Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas. DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports College football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. This running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered each and every week. We see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15. They are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
Holly, the Longhorns offense will have the football first. Hollywood Smothers found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground. Quarterback empties his backfield. Manning, get it out to the supersonic guy. And brought down by the defense. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. Unloads quickly. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. The run inside. It Smothers. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool.
Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, Texas! Broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bulldogs offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one, because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like this.
Yeah, so he better be on time, right? Like, that ball needs to be able to come out. You just got to be careful. You don't get away with some of those liberties of holding on to the football, extending plays, because those dudes are in relentless pass rush mode, chasing after you. This will be a great chess match.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Crosby. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. The Bulldogs want to move quickly. They'll go right back to him. Could be an alley. Such a big part. These third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
The keeper on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Handoff, left Bothwell. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Taylor wants to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to
converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy is not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's a give to Bothwell. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the grab. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Turning it on. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
I love it. I love 1st down. Let's be aggressive. Let's throw the football. But how about the quarterback? He does a great job in the pocket, buying time. Up, nobody open, scrambles around, and more importantly, ends the run, gets the 1st down, and doesn't get whacked. Beautiful.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Makes the grab on the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Hit as he throws. It's incomplete, and the defense makes us and gets the football back.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Longhorns come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead as we get a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Play action, here's Manning. It's complete on the right side. Runs through the tackle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Manning from the gun on third down. He's got it. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. They'll start on the ground with Clough Bothwell. Makes it past the marker. Still running at the 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Talk about creating big plays in the running game like this. This makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Complete on the left to Williams. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well. But this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're second and long, 9 yards to go. Taylor wants to throw. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done. They have it at the 44.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. Unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Quick release on the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running inside, it's Smothers. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quick release by the QB. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. All wideouts, no backs. Might be calling a hot route. Taylor wants to throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the field, but the hit forced the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Now adjusting. Got out of trouble and throws. This time on target. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Wants to throw it again. He's going to take off. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There's some room. The tag. Into the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here.
Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
To throw, Manning. Got a man. It's Wingo. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Over the middle, complete to Coleman. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Using his legs to buy some time. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit.
Caught, and he's got room. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Longhorns, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Finds his man. It's Smothers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here's a heat. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, Week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with a look at Ohio State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Buckeyes coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season. Now back over to your game at DKR in Austin. What can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear? More than 100 yards in the first half. He's totally taken over this game. His team has the lead, and he's improving his draft stock as we speak.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
The Bulldogs head coach told me at the half they have found a lot of positive momentum here during this winning streak, but it is in jeopardy right now. He said this is the moment we have to come out and assert ourselves and be dominant to start the third quarter, gain some momentum here, and change the course of this game. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They'll try the right side. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Might as well give it to him again. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Running to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There's a little room there. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Bringing it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Texas sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's Manning to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Third down from the gun, Manning. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Longhorns will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Slips through the line. And there he goes. Touchdown Bulldogs. Stealing a score on special teams.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Fires to the tight end. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Smothers. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. And they get him down. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Smothers. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Got a man in the middle. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Manning on play action. On target.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. And that one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive,
There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution. Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He might want another play. They'll try it over the left side. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He'll try the left side. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Got a little grass. Smashes through the tackle. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, David, they were going to have to get a lot of hats to the football. This is not an easy guy to bring down with just one guy. You have to gang tackle, you have to pursue. And, David, the defense couldn't get it done right there.
No, really poor job. Listen, you're okay with giving up yards throughout a game, and you see more and more. I'm okay with giving up 5. I'm okay with giving up first downs and you driving down the field, but I can't give up the big explosive. The first guy in there has to make sure he slows him down and at least gets a hand on him and makes it easier for those second-level guys. That was a huge play for this offense.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Using their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. That is his third score of the game, and now 14 on the season.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Coming out with it, it's Wilson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Holly, what update do you have for it?
Here on the Texas sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll go right back to the run. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Working the middle, it's complete. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, this offense is getting ready to take the field, and they know they are in command. They keep saying, eat, eat. They can't stop us right now. This is a top 10 defense. This is a little bit surprising here today, but guys, I feel all the momentum, all the chemistry and excitement over here with this offense. They just need to play clean football and take care of the ball to make this big upset a reality. Guys?
Okay, Holly.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. Knocked down for the tackle.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Crosby. Moves it forward just a bit. A pickup of 1 to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
After that incompletion on 3rd and long, because of where they are in the field right now and this juncture of the game, I'm expecting them to go.
And, you know, it does look as if they're going to leave the offense out there. And I guess you look at time and score, you can kind of understand a field goal doesn't help you that much. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires downfield. With the catch, it's Evans. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. handoff. Keep working on that clock. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Taylor wants to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on 1st down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
You talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, 1st down.
Here's Arch to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Smothers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Gets away from one. He's got space. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Texas! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
For the PA team, when it gets this late, every point matters. And that extra point carries some significance. Now a field goal just ties the game. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on.
Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Bluff Bothwell again. Maybe a crease. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. On the ground, it's Crosby. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. The give to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Here's the give to Bothwell. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Taylor wants to throw it. He'll pull it down and run. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
They're already in field goal range. They've got time to take some shots. Need to be urgent, but don't rush.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Mississippi State right back to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. It comes down to this. 1 more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really